Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're doing something that we usually do 4 times a year, I think we do that many, and that is something that I get a lot of questions about, and I like to update it every now and again, because it is always a big question, and that is the economy. How do I get the most bang for my buck in this game, Jay? How do I get to where I want to go? How do I get the cards that I want to get? How do I build the decks that I want to, where should I put my money? How much should I invest in this game? And what should I do? And so we're going to talk about all that, starting with the Mastery Pass, open some packs, take a look at some cosmetics, and do some math to figure out the best way to invest in MTG and what your level of putting in time, resources, what you want to do to get in this game to get the most out of it. So if you're interested in something like that, I'd love you to tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, you're going to be attacked by the like and subscribe, which of course is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you apart for not liking and subscribing. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live stream goodness. We'd love to have you on Twitch. I stream right there. I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, so hit that bell in case you want to not miss a YouTube stream. You can join us there as well, see these pack openings live and in person, and ask questions live and in person. Check out our Discord for all the latest news and information, and all of the decks that I build will, of course, be available down below on my AetherHub. Also, this video, I'm going to post it on AetherHub as just a content video. So this is a little different than what I normally do. I normally do deck builds here on this channel, so if you're interested in that, go check out the other stuff. But we are going to open up some packs, and we are going to talk about the best way to invest. So first things first, I could tell you that the starter kit, the $5 starter kit, it's a pretty good value. Yes, right off the rip, yeah, I bought it right away. It's fine. The $5 starter kit's great. You don't want to invest in cosmetics at first. Try to build up your card selection at first. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do is start. Don't worry about cosmetics. Don't worry about all the trinkets and stuff. You just build those over time. As many cosmetics as I have, I got them from just playing the game. And what you'll discover as we go through this is, honestly, the best way to build is just putting time into the game. Every time that you buy something, you're cutting out time that you have to do to grind for it. That's basically, you think of them as time shortcuts. So if you think of them as time shortcuts, basically, hey, I want 3 packs. How long would I have to play to get 3 packs? Well, I'm going to cut that amount of time out. That's basically the way you need to put it. How much time do you want to put in? How quickly do you want to grow your collection? And do you mind just going at a leisurely pace and slowly building and getting more and more into it and getting better at the game? That's going to be your choice right there of how much you want to put into it. Now, when it comes to value, the Mastery Pass is a pretty good value, as long as you get to a certain level. Now, this time, I think if you get to about 45 or 46, you're breaking even. The Mastery Pass costs 3,400 gems. Obviously, they changed it to gems, so you don't get the one-for-one money thing in your brain. You know, it's like changing for tokens at an old-school arcade. Remember when they had tokens at arcades? Is anybody else as old as me as you put in dollar bills and you used to get tokens out? Anyways, so that's basically what you're doing. You're buying MTG Fun Bucks. It's $20. It's $20 to buy the full Mastery Pass. And as long as you get to about right here, you're going to get the equivalent of spending the Mastery Pass on just raw cards, spending all that money on just raw packs to open up. You will get the equivalent amount of packs from this, plus a bunch of other stuff, including cosmetics, extra mythic rare cards, and a bunch of other stuff too. So this is not a bad investment if you got it, but you want to at least get to 45 or 46. That's going to be the equivalent, approximately what I've done with the mathematics here. You also get the draft token, which is kind of a wild card on how much return you're going to get from it. But as long as you're getting there, you're going to be okay. And I would recommend, if you're just starting right now, meaning right now I'm filming this, I think on December 24th, you're going to need about 5.5 weeks to get the appropriate amount daily, if we're talking about daily wins and doing your weekly wins, which is probably the most important part, doing your dailies and weeklies. That's going to grow your collection more than anything else. You're going to get there in about 5.5 weeks, completing all of those things. Getting 5 wins a day, doing your dailies, doing your weeklies, get the max amount of experience points. It takes you about 5.5 to 6 weeks to get there. If you don't have that time, like if you're watching this a week before the Mastery Pass quits and you're at like you're at like 14, don't get it. It's not worth it. You're not going to max it out. But if you are going to max it out, you do get way more than the value you put in. And at the very least, this is break even. Everything else you get over that is going to be pure cheese and cheddar, as it's known. All right. So that being said, we're going to buy it and see what we get here. And we'll talk about a little bit of the more mathematics of how all of this works. We'll unlock the mastery pass for the gems. The 10, don't do it. It's not worth it. The extra 200, absolutely not worth it. I think it's like an extra $10 for 10 levels. Nothing. As the mastery pass go higher, the value drops off more and more. Don't get it. It's not worth it. Don't even really know why they offer it. But there you have it. So yes, we do want to purchase that item for our gems. We will drop that. We're going to get gems back and gold and a bunch of cosmetics here. We got this silly guy right there, the raptor. Boom, 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 boom. There's the gems. We get Brothers War, 3,000 gold. Boom, 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 boom. There's some March on the Sheet. Now, the one downside of this is you're not going to get that many Ixalan ones. These are going to be... Oh, wow, I got my 4th Cavern of Souls right there. My good Tyrant. Oh, yeah, one more. So I am getting some decent rares right here. Glorifier of Sufferings, the Ator Alonso, Bracket Zone. So I got some pretty good rares, honestly. Wow, got some really great rares. And some other bonus cards on top of everything else. Some other cosmetics. You also get more cosmetics than everything else. These are just card cosmetics. The place to get the things like your avatars are going to be over here. This is going to be where you slot your balls. Yes. You can right-click. By the way, to do this fast, you can right-click. Instead of doing each individual one to slot one ball at a time, if you have a whole bunch of them, you can just go right-click, 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 right-click. I think this is supposed to be. Why is it not working? There's a certain way to get them all to go in. Why is it not working that? There we go. I think I'm going the wrong way. That might be the problem. Anyways, there's a certain way. I've done it before. I don't know why it's not working for me right now. It should be right-clicking. Oh, it fills up. I don't know why it's not working for me. Anyways, you can slot your balls as you want, and you get some. This is how you get that. Somebody asked me once how to get the Gisha avatar. Somebody asked me how I got the Vito avatar. These are these ones. So you get that cosmetics from there too, and you'll keep getting more and more stuff from your mastery pass as you go on. So that's good. Now, if we're talking about packs, we got to talk about other stuff as well here. I have a bunch of packs to open up. Packs activate your wild wheel. As you can see here, I'm about to get a mythic rare card if I open up 6 packs. Every 3, you're going to get a wild card. So every 3 packs you open. It's honestly from the start. Every 3. So you always want to open up packs, basically, because this is the best way to build. It's the best way to build wild. Like a backlog of wilds, which is are you going to show you right up here by putting your mouse over that lotus. So when we do this, you see that it fills up by 1. Boom, there you go. So every 3, you're either going to get a rare or an uncommon wild. You're also every couple, I think every 18 or 24 rare wild cards you open, you get a mythic rare, which is a really big one right there. So you have the option to open them of all. Watch this. We can do open all on these Ixalan ones, and it'll give it the mythic rare. Boop, 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 boop. It'll fill the wild card. So all the people who say, oh, I hate alchemy, I never buy alchemy, open up everything. Even if you're never going to play Khans of Tarkir, open up the free cards that from Khans of Tarkir. Even if you're not ever going to play alchemy, open up the free alchemy cards. They will always fill your wild wheel no matter what. So just be happy for any cards that you're getting. You're going to get them right there. And it's also going to fill up your vault. The other thing that I always ask is, when you have the vault, how does it fill? So basically it does this. The more commons and uncommons that you have, if you have 5, if you're going to get the 5th copy of a common or an uncommon card, basically is this. Let's say I'm going to open up Wilds of Eldraine right here. Let's open up a Wilds of Eldraine. I probably have all the common and uncommon cards, as you can see. That's common, that's uncommon. I probably have all of them. Every time I get one that's all of them, okay, I get the 5th copy of a common or uncommon. It gives me 1 point for a common and 3 points for an uncommon. Basically, when I get to 1,000 points or 100% of the vault, that is when I get a free vault open right there. So that's what that does. So the more, if you have a big backlog of common and uncommon wild cards, what you're going to want to do is basically spend them down to the point where, you know, you have a certain amount to go for, and you will absolutely start filling up your vault bigger, and that is kind of your duplicate protection. Now, people say, what if I get the 5th copy of a rare or a mythic rare card? Well, for a 5th copy of the possession of a mythic rare card, you get 60 gems, and for the 5th possession, the 5th opening of a rare card, you get 20 gems. So if you get gems for those ones right there, that's fine too. That'll be great. Oh, look, I got a mythic rare here. Tailing and Kindly Nord. And then the other ones will help you fill your common uncommon wild vault. So basically that is duplicate protection for 5th cards of your common and uncommon variety, which just rewards you for having a fuller and fuller collection as you go. And of course, opening more packs. Opening more packs is really the way to go. That's kind of your best bet. Some people say drafting, but with the golden pack system, which I'll get to in a minute, it is also, I think packs that probably equate to the effectiveness of drafting now as well. So golden packs, you're saying, Jay, that's a whole new thing. I don't even know what that is. You dare Grave Drunk, Glistening Dawn, very nice. Yeah, we're filling up the vault here because I own a lot of these. All will be one. I think I own every single card in the set. So I'm always going to see that gem that popped up. I own every single card in All Will Be One, so no matter what pops up, it's going to be a gem or a wild. There you go. So that helps as well. There you go. So golden packs, if you go to the store right here, you're going to see a little line on top right here. This is another protection. This is another bonus that you get, and I'm really glad they added it. You see golden pack progress right here, right? Basically, what this means is that every 10 that you buy, it's going to tell you, Khans of Tarkir, Alchemy Ixalan, or Lost Caverns of Ixalan will get you 1. Every 10 cards that you buy, you'll get a golden pack. What is a golden pack? The golden pack is going to have 4 cards in it, all rare or mythic rare, at least 1 mythic rare, I believe. It could be more, but at the very least 1. And it's going to try to fill in the gaps that you don't own. So it's always going to go after stuff that you don't have maxed out. You're never going to get a golden pack that is going to be the 6th card unless you've completely filled everything. It's going to try to fill in the standard set as much as possible for what you want to do. You can see right here, if I buy one, you'll see up in the corner, it'll show a golden pack progress pop up for you. Boom. You'll see the little pack is going to ignite right there. It's going to shimmer. So that's how you get that, basically. So every 10 that you buy, you will get a golden pack, which will help give you rares and mythic rares on top of everything else you're doing. Look, an intrepid paleontologist, wonderful. So that is kind of the best way. And here's the thing that you got to learn. Here's the thing you got to learn about Magic. Again, like, it's a time investment. When I say that, hey, you know, you can get to the Mastery Pass break even in 5.5 weeks, you'll end up getting 17 packs. The crazy thing is, if you do the math, if you're getting your dailies and your gold and all your challenges every day, you're going to get a crazy amount of just gold in general. You'll get, on average, if you get 5 wins a day and do your daily, you'll get about 1,125 gold a day. Now, if you multiply that by 30, you're going to get maybe 34,000 gold in a month. So if you figure, if you're trying to go 5 weeks, you're going to get at least 40 packs for 5 weeks of grind, because you'll get 8 to 9 packs on average for a week, not counting bonuses or free stuff in the store where they usually put gems or gold. So just in the amount, I want to really make this point clear because this is really important. Just in the amount of time it would take you to spend $20 to get to the break-even level of 46 or 45 for the Mastery Pass. If you spend 5.5 weeks to 6 weeks, you will have made 40, 45, maybe even 50 packs just on gold. Just on doing your dailies on gold. That's why doing your dailies are so important, getting your weeklies are so important, making sure that you get those rewards. It's the #1 way that you can grow your thing. And don't forget, every 10 packs that you buy, Guess what? Every 10 packs that you buy of gold of the most recent one, if you spend all 50 on that, you'll get 5 golden packs on top of that. So let's say you build 45 packs and you get 5 golden packs. That's opening 50. What is 50? Every 6 packs that you open out of that 50, talk about like 54, you're gonna get 9 rares on top of that. You're gonna get 9 uncommon rares and 9 wild cards. You're gonna get 9 wild cards, 9 uncommon wild cards, 9 rare wild cards, and probably 1 mythic rare wild card. So the number one way that you can unlock cards in this game and build your collection is just by doing your dailies, making sure that you get at least a couple wins a day, and putting in the time. Again, spending money in the store is fine if you want to, but what you're doing is you're jumping time, okay? You're jumping time. You're just going through the time that you need to do. You're just going through the time that you need to do, and that's what it'll do. That's basically that's how you build your path, is just putting in the time, getting good at the game, getting those wins, getting your dailies in, and spending the time on it. It's a slow going. Again, if you want to jump, if you want to buy gems, if you want to jump and buy a pass, you want to drop $50 on the game for a pre-order, sure, that'll put you ahead of the curve a little bit. But build with the game, slowly build what you have, slowly build your wild collection, slowly build your card collection. I think you'll have a good time with it. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say today. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you appreciate these little economy streams that I'll do. I'll put some visuals up on the screen so you can see a little bit of the math, what it all means. Don't forget to get out there and grind, man. If you enjoy the game, go for it. If you don't, well, I mean, stop playing if you don't enjoy it. But as long as you're having fun, I'm glad you're there, and I'm glad that you're having fun with me, building these decks and having a good time. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Goodbye.